It all happened so fast. 2008, the redness came, and it was a very, very frightening time. Each day, my sclera was thinning. My vision became very blurry, almost sometimes like silhouettes, a lot of floaters. When I looked at my husband, he looked blurry. My sight was beginning to slowly fade away. My life was beginning to go dark. I'm Sandy Blue. I'm from Savannah, Georgia, and I have rheumatoid arthritis markers slash scleritis.
The ophthalmologist that saw her mentioned that her scleritis was quite advanced. Scleritis is an uncommon manifestation of rheumatoid arthritis. In her case, since that was the initial manifestation, it made it quite unusual. So even though the scleritis was found, since she didn't have rheumatoid arthritis clinically, the cause was not identified until the testing was done and a more careful clinical assessment was made, and we determined that this was most likely rheumatoid arthritis that started with extraarticular manifestations.
When they gave us the diagnosis, I had no idea what scleritis was. The problem was, they said that eventually if we didn't stop the progression of this disease, that she would go blind. But we were going to do everything possible to make sure it didn't happen.
When I arrived to the Mayo Clinic, we spent the whole day here. That evening, I had a diagnosis. Then we began a treatment plan.
Usually, the joints are the first manifestation, and in some patients, other organs may be affected, for instance, the eyes. However, in her case, her eye manifestation started initially, and then the joint inflammation started later. And that made it a challenge to diagnose because she presented with scleritis with no other manifestations, but she did have elevated inflammatory markers, which led us to start treatment for rheumatoid arthritis. We placed her on rituximab, and we were able to control her symptoms. And her eye damage, which was quite advanced at one point, stopped.
I don't know if there's any cure for what I have because it is a chronic condition, but I do have my life back.
I think she can have a perfectly normal life at this point, as long as we are keeping an eye on her and keeping an eye on her treatments and monitoring. She can work full-time, enjoy her family, and enjoy life.
Sandy's the love of my life, and I just want to make sure that she gets the best treatment available. And I think that we're in the right place to get that.
When I wake up every morning, I'm so grateful and thankful that Tony is there and I could see him because he walked with me during those dark hours.